At least I'm not a plumber showing my crack. Well, I did show one, but in my defense, it's a good crack.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? As always, customary stretch. Been a while. Good, good. How are you? Doing good. I have my voice back finally. How's the cold? I mean, wasn't like a cold per se. It was more of I don't know, like an throat infection or something like that. I don't know. My vocal cords were bad. Um, had like a sore throat for days, but it wasn't like a cold. But yeah, I'm way better now. Uh, what was I going to say? I forgot already. Um, well, I did miss streaming. Wanted to stream so much. The other day, the guys were playing Make a Chameleon, and I wanted to talk so badly. I had a lot of fun. I was laughing all the time, but I couldn't say anything. Ah, would have been lovely. What else? Had something to say. What was it? Oh yeah, my job is currently moving locations. At least you're better now. Yeah. Um yeah, work is moving locations. So they need to prepare the new offices. So will not be going to the office anymore. Uh Today was the last day of office. So I will be working from home until October, I think. Maybe September or October, something around those. So I think I will be probably be streaming a little bit more. I was thinking of streaming anyways a little bit more, like on Tuesday and Thursdays. Um, and I think I'm gonna go with that plan, but the difference is that before I was gonna do it a little bit later, around the time that Dragon goes to sleep, and now I can start at around this hour. I think, yeah, now I can be consistent now. I can start all my streams at this hour, except the ones on Friday or the ones on Saturday, because those are almost the whole day. But yeah, I can start being consistent for at least these 3 months. When I when I have to go back to the office, gonna be screwed around that. But it is what it is. But yeah, we will be having some more fun these next 3 months. It is 4 a.m. still over here, XDX. Oh, oh no. But yeah, I was planning on streaming Tsukihime on Tuesday and Thursday, and only stream for around 2 hours, not more than that. Um, since it's heavily story driven, there is no gameplay whatsoever. um, so I mean, for viewer retention and for my own sanity, I don't think I can stream 4 hours of Tsukihime. Not a chance, because I need some breaks in my reading. And I think y'all need also some breaks on reading. So since it's heavily read intensive, I would just go for 2 hour stops. So yeah, I think without further ado, it's time for y'all to see why I love this story so much. I mean, this is a remake of the original story. The original story, it's after 1 a.m. I can't think anyway. Yeah. Um, it's it's a remake of the original story. They did some changes, some I don't mind. There is one big change that I do mind, and I'm gonna be pointing it out, but it's gonna be happening in what? Like 4 more streams? So yeah. Not 4 more streams, probably in 2 to 3 weeks. If I stream on Tuesday and Thursdays. So yeah, we got a long way to go until that part when I will be starting to complain appears. But other than that, the story is pretty much the same. Uh, and it's a very good story. I think I'll probably be pointing out all the differences if I can spot them because also I'm not an expert. I mean, I played the original, but it's been a while. It's been like 10 years since I played the original. I played the original like 3 times in my life. And yeah, I think the last one was 10 years ago, probably. Okay, he's not an expert, he's just a 99% expert. Nah. I just like the arcade route. Also, good thing I searched this game before starting streaming because they have some restrictions on streaming this game. Uh, you can only show the whole arcade route. You cannot show the seal route, the second route. This remake, also, this is something weird the remake made. Basically, they split the game into two. They went into like the Final Fantasy VII textbook of doing remakes. They did the first, this first remake, which has the arcade route and the seal route, the girl with the blue hair and the church clothes. And the other three waifus, they're gonna be on another remake that's called The Far Side of the Moon or something like that. Um, that's still not the release date of that one still not has been told. Uh, It's still TBD, to be defined. Um, I'm a little mad about that. But yeah, it is what it is. And those waifus are the Meidos and Akiha, the sister. Yeah, the sister. But it is what it is. Oh, noted. Yeah, so without further ado, let's start. But before we start, I'm gonna move myself into this space because there's gonna be some text and I don't want to block the text so that y'all can read. I'll probably read too, but this game also has voice acting. It's in Japanese though, but has voice acting, so I'll try not to talk over the voice acting, but I promise nothing. Well, starting with 2028, there will be no CDs and DVDs for Sony, so the game does not feel left out. God damn it. Well, I have a physical copy of this one. It was very limited production of physical copies of this one. but I managed to get one of them. It was a little bit pricey, and I imported them. I found it on Amazon and I bought it immediately because, yeah, I am a Tsukihime fan. Of course, I need to have the. It was also a collector's edition, so I have the little book that comes with it with the character designs and stuff like that. Maybe one of these days I'll show it to y'all. Show a little bit of the book, like when I did the cards unboxing, something like that. Maybe I can do some setup like that and show y'all the little book. But yeah, enough rambling, enough yapping. Let's do the game. And the games start immediately. I erased all the save data because I remember it had like a start scene that also the original had this start scene. So I love that. I love what they did. So yeah. Okay, again, without further ado, let's start. Also, let me know. Sorry. If the volume is okay. I awake suddenly.
暗い夜、家の中にみんなはいない。
Dark night, an empty
慣れた
house.
草と紙の匂い、積み木細工のような空、
The familiar
部
sound
屋
of
の
straw
隅には
mats
どろ
and
りと
pepper screen
こびり
hangs
つい
in
た
the
ような
air.
古い影。死に絶えた音の中で過去を忍ぶ。見ていた夢はもしもの話ばかりだった。例えば、
Sorry, I need to stop it. Yeah, this scene is automatic, so I cannot take my time to read to y'all the thing. So hopefully, y'all can read it by yourselves. Hopefully, not even 5 seconds into the game. I'm sorry, I need to tell these things. Okay, we're back.
もし空が曇っていたのなら、もし気づくのが少し早ければ、もし彼が衰えていなければ、もし私が生まれていなかったら、それともしここであなたが目覚めなければ。
I wonder who's speaking there.
夜はますます沈んでいく。きっともう家の中には誰もいない。一人きりは怖いからみんなに会いたくて、一人きりで庭に出た。ほーと吐く息が白くなっていく。庭はとても指先が痛くなるぐらい寒かった。凍る星、深い闇、さめざめと世界を照らす冷たい光。屋敷の庭はすごく広くて、周りは深い闇に囲まれて、森の木々は黒く黒く、大きなカーテンのようだった。
Also, you haven't answered me. Is the volume of the game okay? Can y'all hear it? Did y'all hear the little footsteps? Yeah, I can hear it. Did you hear the footsteps? Those were faint footsteps. But yeah, let's keep going.
まるでどこかの劇場みたい。ざーっと梢の窓が開いて、じきサーカスが始まるのかワクワクした。
Takeuchi.
遠くでいろんな音がしている。黒い木々のカーテンの奥、森の中でみんなが楽しそうに騒いでる。幕はまだ開かない。 我慢できずに森の中へと入っていった。すごく暗い。森は深くて冷たい光も届かない。いろいろな音がしていろいろなものがある。けれど暗くてよくわからない。途中で誰かとすれ違ったかもよく記憶できないぐらい。
We can
自
hear the
分の名
background.
前を呼ばれた気がして
Let's go.
もっと奥へと歩いていった。木々のベールを抜けた後、森の広場にはみんな揃って待っていた。
Hope knows.
わからない。
わからない。
向こうから見知らぬ人がやってくる。凶器を手にしてやってくる。みんなをそうしたように僕もバラバラにしたいみたい。よくわからない。ぼんやりとその人を見る。なすすべもなく凶器を待つ。けれどいよいよという時に誰かが僕の前にやってきて、僕は子供だからよくわからない。
I'm just a child. I don't understand.
びしゃりと温かいものが顔にかかる。赤い。トマトみたいに赤い水。本当によくわからないけれど、ただ寒くて僕は泣いてしまいそうだった。森は黒くて見たくない。地面は赤くて見たくない。だから空を見上げることにした。目に温かい火色が混ざってくる。眼球の奥に染み込んでくる。だけど全然気にならない。夜空にはただ一人きりの月がある。見知らぬ人は今度こそ僕をバラバラにしようとやってくる。なのに僕はぼんやりといつまでも青い影を見上げている。すごく不思議。どうして今まで気がつかなかったんだろう。
Why didn't I notice it?
ああ、今夜はこんなにも。何も見えない。世界がだんだん消えていく。その中でずっときれいに輝いてる。
Hinoko Nasu.
ああ、気がつかなかった。
It's gonna say the line.
今夜はこんなにも月がきれい。
Just how beautiful the moon is tonight. Tsukihime. A piece of the glass moon. Yeah, cinema. But yeah, I know some of the characters that appear in that previous scene, but I wonder who was the one that said the line that was wandering. Cause it kinda sounded like Arquade, but not really. So I wonder who was it. The thing about not being born. I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. Opium. Shrug. I have no idea. But yeah. Also the part, I don't remember if that was changed, because I don't remember if the guy that attacks the narrator, let's just say it like that, the person that attacked the narrator in that part uses a weapon. at least in every media I've seen, he doesn't use it as a weapon, so that's interesting. He said that he cut the enemies to pieces, but I don't remember him cutting enemies to pieces. I'll have to replay at some point. I'll have to replay the original and check that out. Actually, you know what? Let me. Oh, this is so nice. By the way, since I'm using the Switch to play this game, it's not on other platforms. I think it's only on console. I think maybe PS5 and Switch. It's not on PC, sadly. What was I going to say? Oh, since I'm using the capture card, I can use the computer and everything stays the same. The game keeps playing because it's capturing the console. So that's pretty good. I press the button. I did not meant to press the button. What was I going to say? Oh, I was gonna grab my notes and write down. Check original VN for I will not say the spoiler. Yeah, there we go. Did a little note for the future. If I ever do the YouTube video I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna need that note, and I'm gonna have to make a lot of notes of this game. And I'll probably use some of the footage that I'll get on the VOD from this. Yeah, this is actually the start of the visual novel. Before it was like let's just say a random scene. A random scene. But this is the actual start. I wake up to find myself in a hospital bed. There are curtains that gently sway. Chilly breeze enters through an open window. I instinctively squint at the harsh color of the room. Where am I? What day is it? What happened to me? I can't seem to think straight. I try to push myself up, but a sharp pain courses through my body. My breath catches in my throat, and I start gasping for air like a fish. Is what they mean by seeing stars? The moment I place my hand against the hard bed, pain erupts from the inside out again. That's interesting. It didn't make the sound. And I know there is a button to check stuff, but I'm scared now to skip some part of the test. So anyway, still lying down, I take a deep breath and I look over my body. Oh, there we go. We can do that. What's the other button? Oh, there we go. We have the save. Let's check the config. Just in case I have. Yeah, play all the voices. No, don't interrupt the voices. I just noticed this. Oh, holy. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Both my hands are covered in bandages. My left leg also set in a plaster cast. I feel a tightness around my head, so it must be wrapped up too. A large, thick adhesive strip is stuck to my chest, like it's hiding something bad. My left arm has a tube poked into it. Some part of me understands that it's an IV. I guess I must have seen all this while I was drifting in and out of sleep. The other room, dimly lit and reeking of medicine and chemicals. The array of tubes poking out from under the bandage of my chest. The scary man in the suit who came to see me. My little sister getting scolded by the man when she came to visit. And the doctor, as giddy as a child. I remember all of it like it was a dream.
君、もしかして目が覚めてない？
Hi, Freya. How are you doing? Wait, are you awake? I hear a voice. I hear the voice of an unfamiliar woman. I don't have the strength to answer her. She then bursts out of the room, frantically calling for the doctor. Pitter patter go her steps. She really shouldn't be running in an hospital. Even if it is to get me help. Flashbang! Ah! Unable to lift my body, I turn my head and look up at the window. I'm doing great. Just came back home from work. Let's go. Finally got my morning shift back. Yay! I feel a sharp pain in each of my eyes, as if a jagged knife were poking and prodding around inside my brain. How you doing, Puck? I'm doing better. And I'm happy to be playing this game. Or more like experiencing this visual novel. Glad to hear that, yeah. The sky outside is so blue, it looks unreal. I find my eyes flinching not from the white, hot glare of the sun, but from the spotless stretch of blue. Experience is perfect word, yeah. Yeah, because I would say it's a kind of a stretch to say you play a VM. You can play games with VN aspects to them, but I don't feel like you can play a VN. You experience it. Days pass. Since waking up, I still haven't been able to move from my bed. My only view of the outside world is the same faraway sky as before. Gently, the curtains flap. Fair, yeah. A dry wind touches my cheek. The stainless swath of blue leaves my eyes, feeling woozy. Where am I? What day is it? Why am I in a hospital? Gradually, the answers come to me, except for one. I keep looking out the window. I thought just out of reach. Something important. A tearful promise. I can't remember.
はじめまして、東野四季君。回復はおめでとう。
Hello, Mr. Chikitono. Or Tonochiki. You seem to be recovering quite well. Words from a man I've just only met. He offers me a handshake. With his gentle smile and soft-spoken voice, he seems like a kind man, though I get the feeling he's someone who could wipe the smile off his face at the flip of a switch. The clean white coat he wears fits him perfectly.
四季君、先生の言っていることがわかるかい？
Mr. Tono, do you understand what I'm saying?
いえ。僕はどうして病院にいるんですか？
No, what am I doing in a hospital?
覚えていないんだね。君は道を歩いているとき、自動車の交通事故に巻き込まれたんだ。
He almost got isekai. The truck treatment. I suppose you wouldn't remember. You were hit by a car while crossing the street.
胸にガラスの破片が刺さってね。とても助かるような傷じゃなかったんだよ。
A piece of glass was lodged into your chest. It's a miracle that you're even alive. The man draped in white smiles as he utters something a doctor probably shouldn't say. It's a miracle that you're alive. The queasy feeling I was holding back threatens to spill out after I hear those words.
眠いです。眠っていいですか？
I'm tired. Can I sleep some more?
ああ、そうしなさい。
Yes, of course.
今は無理をせず、体を休ませてあげないとね。
Get some rest and try not to overexert yourself. That's me after work. May I get some sleeps? The doctor continues smiling. Honestly, it makes me feel uneasy.
先生、一つ聞いていいですか？
Doctor, can I ask something first?
何かな、四季君。
Of course, Mr. Tono. What is it? Exactly like that.
どうして体中に落書きをしているんですか？
How come your body has all those scribbles?
この部屋もところどころひびだらけで、今にも崩れちゃいそうです。
The room is full of cracks too. It looks like it could fall apart any minute. For a brief second, the smile vanishes from the doctor's face. Then he rises out of his seat, smile reapplied. His shoes black against the floor as he disappears behind the curtain.
やはり脳に異常があるようだ。
As suspected, there might be some issue with his cerebral faculties. Translation: Oh no, he's dumb. I'm sorry. uh, uh, I'm gonna make some poorly timed jokes like that. I hope y'all don't mind. Perfect translation.
脳外科の芦谷先生に連絡
Oh,
を。
doctor.
それと、視神経にも損傷の疑いがあるな。午後は眼科検査に回すように。
Call Dr. Ashiya in neurosurgery for a consult. Oh, and the boy might have damage to his optical nerves. Schedule an eye exam for the afternoon. The doctor whispers to his nurse, his voice cold and harsh, darkly different from before. Keep going, I don't mind at all.
変なの。みんな体に落書きしてる。
It's so weird. They all have scribbles on them too. The frenzied lines clings to every surface of the hospital. I don't know why, but just seeing them is enough to make me feel sick.
なんだろう、これ。
I wonder what these are. There are even scribbles on my bed. I touch one of them with my finger. The finger slides in. Y'all heard that sound? Kinda slimy. Ew. Imagine you're chilling on bed and then you see some weird line on your bed and you stick your finger and there is like ew. Gooey substance. Definitely ew. If I had something thinner, I bet it could go even further. I grab a plastic knife off a nearby tray and trace one of the scribbles with it. With no effort at all, the knife sinks down to the handle. No, that sounds like a total nightmare. Yeah. Enjoying myself, I glide the knife along the lines in the bed. With a heavy sound, the bed falls neatly into 2 pieces. I turn to the voice behind me. The shriek belongs to a nurse standing at the door, her face stiff with shock. That was loud. What the heck? I mean, to be fair, it was loud
ど
for
うやっ
me
てベ
too.
ッドを壊したんだね、四季君。
But I guess it was meant to be loud anyways. It's a shriek. Almost like a banshee. Mr. Tono, do you want to tell the class what the hell you did with that bed? Mr. Tono, do you want to tell me how you broke the bed? I noticed the doctor hasn't asked me why I broke it, but how?
その線をなぞったら切れたんだよ。
I cut up the bed by following the lines.
ねえ、どうしてこの病院はひびだらけなの？
How come the hospital's full of all these cracks anyway? I was thinking, it's like immediate deflection. It's like, anyways, look at these cracks.
いい加減にしないか、四季君。
Mr. Tono, please.
そんな線なんてないんだ。それで、どうやってベッドを壊したんだい？怒らないから教えてくれないかな。
Mr. Tono, please. There are no lions. I promise we won't be mad. Now, can you tell us how you broke the bed? We're back in a bit. Gotta do some work. Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
だから線をなぞっただけなんだ。
I told you already. I just followed the lines.
わかった。この話はまた明日にしよう。
The doctor is like, okay then, keep your secret. I see. We'll talk more about this tomorrow. Sorry, I'm eating something. The doctor lets out a sigh. He stopped smiling as soon as I mentioned the scribbles. I guess his switch is broken. The smile switch? Or the actor switch? He had a switch too, he was playing. This hospital is full of broken things. I mean, you're not wrong. Usually hospital has a lot of broken things. In the end, no one believed me. Flashbang! Ah! The funny thing, it is an actual flashbang here. It's so dark. And I get flashbang by that white light. And I'm using like my big central monitor I'm using for this. And it really it really flashbangs me. Sorry. No matter what it is, I can cut it cleanly by slicing the lines with a knife. I don't even need to put any muscle into it. It's easy, like cutting paper with a pair of scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, and even the floor. None of them are any different. And I've never tried it, but I'm positive it would be the same for people too. No one else can see the scribbles. Only I can. I think it's because everything is falling apart. And these are the seams holding them together. Just like my chest. It still hasn't fully healed after the operation, so they have stitched me up where it would otherwise fall apart. That's gotta be it. I mean, how else could a kid like me cut up a whole wall? This guy's a menace. Just scaring the nurses left and right. The nurse screams again. Seeing the holes in the wall, she glares in my direction. Her shriek goes on and on. Luckily, something is up with my ears, so it doesn't sound all that loud to me. The drowned-out noise filled me with dread, like the sound of a burning cicada. Why you gotta be burning cicadas, man? Everything is in tatters. The idea of opening my eyes, of living at all, is enough to make me want to disappear. That's the mood. All this time, I never knew about the stitches holding the world together, and how easily they can break. No one else sees them. Why they can go on living just fine. They don't know about the cracks all around us. They don't know how damaged their lives are. I think some of them know. But I see it all. Fills me to the bone, holding me in place. Since it happened, everything sounds muffled, like my ears have been stuffed. Only the gash in my chest screams like a siren. What happened? When? No matter how hard I try, I can't remember. And scratching my head over it doesn't help either. My brain must have gotten rid of that information to make space for something more important. The questions still leak out like water from a tap. Oh, I think I get it. The pieces all fit. That's why there's no mirror in here. If there was, the very first thing I would do is blank it. Yeah, I remember there's a lot of these blank text in the original too. I'll be laughing while it lied there shattered. Which means they're not the ones in danger of breaking. It's me who's broken. Now it all makes sense. Why 2 weeks have passed and no one believes me? Why 2 weeks have passed and no one's come to see me? Why 2 weeks have passed and I'm the only one living in this stitched together world? I mean, cutting him some slack, he's just a kid. I don't want to be in this hospital anymore. I don't want to be surrounded by these scribbles. I have to get somewhere far away. There won't be any people around. I'm not the weird one. It's this place that's weird. What I tell myself as I make a run for it. Flashbang! Ah! Look at that. It would be so weird to live like this. Even the grass has lines. And just every singular uh, grass, like every single, what do you call it? Like leaf of grass? Maybe? I don't know. Has a line. Imagine seeing the lines of an ant, for example. Yeah, it would be weird. But the wound in my chest stops me from getting too far. By the time I realize it, I've ended up in the field next to the hospital. Didn't get very far at all. My chest is burning. I squat to the ground miserably, battling a bout of coughs. Can't stay here, but I can't go anywhere else either. There's nowhere to go for someone who can see all of the stitching. Another wave of coughs hits me. No one's around. Sea of grass at the end of the summer wouldn't be the worst place to disappear. The thought of is suddenly interrupted.
君、そんなところでしゃがんでると危ないわよ。
One of the best scenes! Let's go! Hey, you'll get hurt if you stay there. The voice of a woman cuts through to my ears, clear as crystal. And I'm sorry for the ads. Actually, let's just wait the ads. I'll have y'all have some I think Yoda stick is perfect for the ads. And I'll be right back. Okay. Why does it look like that?
Hey, where's the fire, son?
Let me fix it.
No. Where you off to? Just this party in the garden. Nice. How about I join you? How about you don't? Son, come back. Hey! But I told you to stop!
There, fixed it.
Now that's a fire. Listen, son. Knock you in your head with my stick, with my stick. You gon' have a mark from my stick, from my stick. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. I don't wanna. Yeah, you want my stick. Dunk your coconut with my stick. Look at my stick. You gon' feel the wrath of my stick. Fear my stick. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. But it's just a stick. It's my perfect stick. My stick is my friend, born from a log. Everyone can see it's better than bacon. Why'd you get so crotchety and mean? Look at my stick. Why'd you drink that creature's milk is green? Got me sick. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't use my stick. But it's just a stick. Don't you like my stick? No, it's just a stick. It's my perfect stick. My stick and me take walks every day. Past the hooligans down by the ocean. When they laugh at my stick, then they learn how my stick is much denser than bacon. Bought a little piggy and I let the little piggy run amok. But when I was asleep, little piggy kept waking me up. People often fight about which birds are the best birds, but everybody can agree that seagulls are the worst. I kiss my stick, you can't pick up my stick, keep your mitts off my stick. I disappear for years, then reappear right here to cheer about my cool stick. When I was a little bitty kid, I had not yet found my mighty stick. Then I did, I could break your stick using just my brain. My stick? I could make you wish you couldn't feel pain. Not my stick, my stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. I don't want your stick. Yeah, you want my stick. It's just a stick. It's my big boy stick. Bought a bag of venom and I wish I really, really, really didn't. Nobody has a good reason to own a bag of venom. Poke on my wrist sometimes 'cause I like how it hurts. Everybody can agree that seagulls are the worst. I kiss my stick, it's my stick. You can't pick up my stick. Keep your mitts off my stick. Everyone can see it's better than bacon. My stick is my friend, born from a log. Everyone can see it's better than bacon.
Sorry, was eating something. Think y'all should be back from the ads to witness cinema. Now I like this scene. It's a very important scene for this story. The voice of a woman cuts through my ears clear as crystal. It even gets its own CGI. That's why that shows you it's an important scene. Huh?
絵じゃないでしょ。
Don't me.
ただでさえちっこいんだから草むらでうずくまってると見えないのよね。気をつけなさい。危うく蹴り飛ばされるところだったんだから。
Oh, go. A squirt like you shouldn't be curled up in such tall grass. You almost got punted across the field. The woman scolds away, her finger pointed at me grumpily. I feel anger creep up inside me. I'm not that small. I'm only the fourth shortest in my class. That's short king energy. That's what a short person would say. Giving Lee and Cinder energies.
蹴り飛ばされるって誰に？
And who's gonna kick me, huh?
バカね。そんなの決まってるじゃない。
Isn't that obvious?
ここにいるのは私と君だけなんだから。私以外に誰がいるっていうの？
You and I are the only ones here. Who else could it be but me? The woman sure looks proud of herself, crossing her arms like that.
ここで会ったのも何かの縁だし、少し話し相手になってくれない？私は青崎青子って言うんだけど、君は？
Well, maybe it's fate that we found each other here. My name's Aoko Aosaki. What's yours? He speaks casually, like one friend to another, and offers out her hand. Seeing no reason to refuse, I introduce myself as Ikitono and accept her offered hand, like I'm being pulled in magnetically. Another CG! Let's go! Talking to her is fun. It doesn't shut down anything I say just because I'm a kid. And she treats me like a person, listening to my every word. I tell her about myself. I tell her about home, about my long family lineage, how my dad is tough on etiquette and stern all the time. How I have a little sister, Akiha, who's really quiet and follows me everywhere. How I always play with Akuya and our friends in the garden, which is as big as a forest since we have a huge mansion. Humble brag. How the attic is our secret spot. How I'm bad at word games. How everyone says I'm going to grow taller. How I used to like the smell of hospitals, but now I don't. How I love the sky when it's clear and blue, but looking at it makes me want to cry. That's called admiring the sublime, man. How I'm glad to be alive. Sure, until a little time before you were not glad to be alive. I don't even hate the doctor with the pretend smile. I surprise myself. I keep yapping away feverishly.
おっと、もうこんな時間。
Oh, look at the time.
悪いわね、シキ。私、ちょっと用事があるから、お話はここまでにしましょう。
Sorry, Chiki. I have some stuff I need to take care of. Let's stop here. The woman starts to leave. The thought of being alone again fills me with sadness.
じゃあまた明日。ここで待ってるからね。
See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting here for you.
君もちゃんと病室に帰って、きちんと医者の言いつけを守るんだぞ。
Now be a good boy and go back to the hospital. And listen to what the doctor says, alright?
あ、
He says it so naturally, as if the idea that we weren't going to meet again tomorrow hadn't even crossed her mind, and leaves.
また明日。
See you tomorrow. We'll get to talk again tomorrow, just like we did today. I'm so happy. The first time I've felt something so strongly since waking up from the accident. Going to the grassy field in the afternoon has become a regular thing. The lady will get angry whenever I call her Aoko. She seemed to hate her own name. Unsure what to call her at first, I eventually settled on Master. Sounds so bad to say Master, but it's supposed to be Sensei. I'm not gonna say Master. I'm gonna say Sensei. I'm gonna be all weeaboo about this. So I eventually settled on Sensei. Also, flashbang again. Sensei always listens to whatever I have to say and solves each and every one of my problems. Since the accident, I've hated talking to people. Thanks to her, I'm slowly becoming my old self again. Being here on the grassy field is the only time my worries slip away and I feel like the old me. I don't know who she really is, but I get the sense she could actually be a real teacher at some school. Not that it's any of my business. Being around her is fun. All that matters.
ねえ先生、僕こんなことができるよ。
Hey, Sensei, look what I can do. I want to surprise her. I pull out a knife I took from the hospital and I cut the tree standing in the field. Tracing the lines, I slice from the center of the tree to the bark.
すごいでしょ。落書きが見えてるところならどこだって簡単に切れるんだよ。こんなの他の誰にもできないよね。
Oh, don't you think? I can see these scribbles everywhere. And as long as I follow them, I can cut anything like butter. No one else can do this, right? She's speechless. I get into a groove and decide to sink my knife into a horizontal line across the base of the tree.
好き。
She rushes towards me and I feel the palm of her hand slap my cheek.
先生。
Sensei?
やめなさい。君は今とても軽率なことをしたわ。
You need to stop. What you just did was incredibly thoughtless. She stared at me seriously. It's an unforgiving look, the determined gaze of someone about to punish an evildoer. How could I be so stupid? I was having so much fun. I completely forgot. These scribbles shouldn't exist, which means someone like me who can see them shouldn't exist either. A feeling of regret dips into my chest like blood. I wish I could crawl up into a ball and die. That tree was the last reminder that this field was once a forest. And desperate to show off, I went and destroyed it for no real reason at all.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. I feel tears trickle down my face. No, boys shouldn't cry. Boys don't cry. Sorry. I know boys shouldn't cry, but I can't help it.
四季
Mickey. I hear my name called softly. Suddenly, even with the knife still in my hand, she hugs me tight.
謝る必要はないわ。
You don't need to apologize. You did
Ma.
something.
確かに四季は
Sorry.
怒られるようなことをしたけど、それは決してあなただけが悪いってわけじゃないんだから。
You did something worth getting angry over. But it doesn't mean you're the only one to do something bad.
悪いのは僕だけじゃない。
It doesn't?
ええ。でもね、四季。それとは別のところで、今誰かが君を叱っておかないと取り返しのつかないことになる。
No, but listen, Chicky. If someone doesn't set you straight now, it'll lead to mistakes that can be undone.
だから私はあなたを一人の人間として見た。
Now I have to give it to you straight, like you were just any other person.
同じ立場の人間として意見して、怒って本気で叩いた。力加減を間違えていたら、私も四季を殺していたかもってぐらい。
He's not lying, by the way. Sorry. What you did was something I couldn't help but react to violently. If I had misjudged my strength, I could have killed you. Yeah, one hit up from Aoko, and you're probably bye-bye. Her words truly frightened me. You should be frightened. It isn't that I'm afraid of her killing me, but that I had pushed her into almost doing so. The thought of it makes my heart think.
泣かないで、四季。私も謝らないから。
So don't cry, Shiki. And don't worry about apologizing. I won't either.
あなたはそれだけのことをしたんだって覚えていてほしいから。
Instead, I want you to understand the severity of what you've done.
その代わり、四季は私のことを嫌ってもいいわ。
Even if it means you hate me for it.
先生のこと嫌いじゃないよ。
I don't hate you.
そう。本当によかった。
Really, that's a relief.
私が君に出会ったのはこのためだったみたい。
Looks like it was fate that I met you here. Flashbang! Ah! And just like that, as if to melt away my feeling of regret, he quietly asked me about the scribbles I kept seeing. When I start telling her about the lines, I feel her hug me tighter.
四季、君が見ているものは現実のものよ。
Iki, what you're seeing is very real,
決して見えてはいけないものだとしても、
even if they weren't meant to be seen.
他の人間にとってはありえないことだとしても、
Even if people refuse to believe they exist.
その線は幻じゃない。あなただけにある現実。
The lines you're seeing aren't an illusion. They are reality. That's all your own.
そっか。
But that's it.
じゃあやっぱりおかしいのは僕だけなんだね。
I really am weird.
ええ、あなたはおかしい。そこはごまかしようがない。
Yes, Chiki, you are. I won't deny that. I fight back the tears. What she said stings 1,000 times more. than when the doctor doubted me. But it's not like I didn't see this coming. From the very start, from the moment I woke up, I've known the truth. I shouldn't even be alive.
謝らないで。その異常はおかしいだけで説明がつかないものじゃない。
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You have a strange condition, but it's far from unexplainable.
道理が通っているものなら人間は何にだって向かっていける。これ私の経験則ね。
People can face anything if they understand the reasons behind it. At least, I've come to believe so.
どんなに馬鹿げたデタラメがやってきても知恵と勇気で乗りこなすのが私たち人間よ。
Even an absolute fool will find a way to triumph if they got the courage and wisdom to back it up. That's what makes us human. My first lesson, she calls it, with a hint of embarrassment. Having a strange condition isn't a problem itself. The problem is how I choose to deal with it.
じゃあこの落書きも説明できる？
Then, can you explain these scribbles?
もちろん
Sure.
ものにはね壊れやすい箇所というものがある。
Though everything has parts that break more easily.
いつか壊れる私たちは壊れるがゆえに完全じゃない。
The fact that we'll all break down someday makes us imperfect beings.
君の目はそういったものの末路。言い換えれば未来を見てしまっているんでしょう。
Your eyes see where things come to an end. I guess you could say that you could see the future.
未来を見てるの？
See the future?
そうよ。今はそれ以上は知らなくていい。
That's right. For now, that's all you need to know.
もし君がそういう流れに沿ってしまう時が来るなら必然としてそれなりの理屈を知ることになるでしょう。
You will learn more when the time comes. If you end up crossing that bridge, that is.
先生、何のことだかよくわからない。
I'm not sure I get what you're saying.
ええ、分かっちゃダメ。今大事なのは一つだけ。その線は決していたずらに切ってはいけない。
Yeah, it's probably for the better that way. There's only one thing you need to understand. You shouldn't try to cut those lines on a whim again.
君の目は物の命を軽くしすぎてしまうから。
If you do, you will lose sight of how precious life is.
先生が言うならしない。
Okay, I won't.
それになんだか胸が痛いんだ。ごめんね先生。もう二度とあんなことはしないから。
My chest kind of hurts too. I'm sorry. I promise I won't ever do something like that again.
よかった。
Good.
シキ、
Be sure to
今の
remember
気
that
持ちは
feeling.
絶対に忘れないで。そうしていれば君は必ず幸せになれるんだから。
If you do, I know you'll be able to live a happy life. Flashbang! I didn't remember the first time I played this. I didn't remember it had so many flashbangs. He uncoils her arms, freeing me from her embrace. The sensation, cold and yet warm, fades away. Yeah, flashbang.
先生、この落書きが見えてると不安なんだ。だってこの線を引けば切れちゃうんでしょ。なら僕の周りはいつバラバラになってもおかしくないじゃないか。
But seeing them puts me on edge. Things fall into pieces when I cut them, you know? It's like everything around me could come crashing down at any second.
その問題は私が何とかするわ。
Let me worry about that.
どうやらそれが私がここに来た理由のようだし。
After all, it seems to be what led me to you. He heaves a long sigh and then smiles at me.
シキ、明日君にとっておきのプレゼントを。
Kiki, I'll have a special present for you tomorrow.
私が君を以前の生活に戻してあげる。
I'm going to return you to your normal life. The next day, on the seventh day, since okay, I didn't remember that. That seems a little bit on the nose. It's like, what? Aoko is God? I mean, she kinda can do miracles. But yeah, that's a little bit on the nose. On the seventh day, she rested to see the creation. I'm sorry. I can make fun of this game because I love it. Sorry, I'm making a drink right now. There we go. On the seventh day since I first met Sensei, he comes to the field holding a huge trunk with one hand.
はい、これをかけていればもう妙な落書きは見えなくなるはず。
Alright, put this on and you won't have to worry about those weird lines anymore. He hands me an ordinary pair of glasses.
僕目は悪くないよ。
But I can see perfectly fine.
いいからかけなさい。度は入ってないから。
Just try them on. They're non-prescription. I do as she says and put them on. And the moment I do, no longer lines. Let's go.
すごいよ先生。
Wow, these are amazing, Sensei.
落書きがちっとも見えない。
The scribbles are all gone.
当たり前よ。わざわざ姉貴のところの魔眼殺しを奪ってまで作った青崎青子渾身の一品なんだから。粗末に扱ったらただじゃおかないからね、シキ。
You're damn right they are. I'm sorry, I had to say that. Damn right they are. I had to go swipe my sister paired to make them. But these mystic eye killers are a bona fide, one-of-a-kind Aoko Aosaki creation. You better take good care of them, Chiki.
大事にする。けど先生ってすごいね。
I will, I promise. But wow, you really are awesome.
あれだけ嫌だった線がみんな消えちゃって、なんだか魔法みたいだこれ。
You made all those horrible lines vanish like magic.
それも当然。だって私魔法使いだもん。
I just hope so. I am a magician. A smug grin. Whenever I think of smug, the first thing that comes to my head is Kamimi's smug face. Like a really smug. A smug grin stretches across her face, and she drops the trunk to the ground.
でもね、シキ、その線は消えたわけじゃないわ。ただ見えなくしているだけ。そのメガネを外せば線はまた見えてしまう。
There is just one thing, Chiki. Those lines haven't vanished. They're only hidden. If you take those glasses off, you'll see them again.
見えないだけ？
You mean they're still there?
ええ、そればっかりはもう直しようがないことよ。君はその目となんとか折り合いをつけて生きていくしかないの。
Exactly. There's no way to fix your condition. The best you can do is find a way to live with it.
やだ。こんな怖い目いらない。またあの線を切っちゃったら先生との約束が守れなくなる。
No way. I don't want these scary eyes. They're just going to make me break my promise to you. Just got home and you short streaming. Cry, sorry. Did Saber show in this game? No, this is I mean, you're gonna be seeing some Saber faces, but this is the game that started it all. It's Tsukihime. After Tsukihime, Kinoko Nasu and Takeuchi, I think it's the other guy's name, they made Fate. But first was this, and then it was Fate. I mean, all girls use same face model, yeah. But the thing is, it became egregious later on. Because at first, Arcade didn't have Saber face. It only became a Saber face later. Because of Fate Go and the remakes. Same with boys. Like in Dragon Ball, everyone is Krillin or Goku with different hair. Yeah. Saber will be my number one always. I mean, it's a solid number one. It's not my number one, but it is a solid one. Everybody knows my number one is and always will be Arcade. Arcade. Yeah, Arcade is my number one. She's my waifu. And she appears in this game.
ああ、もう二度と線を切らないっていうあれか。
Ah, the one about never cutting the lines again?
バカね。あんな約束気軽に破っていいわよ。
Silly. You can break that promise whenever you feel like it.
そうなの？だってすごくいけないことだって言ったじゃないか。
Really? But didn't you say cutting the lines is bad?
ええ、いけないことよ。
You're right. You're right. It is.
けど、その目は誰にも頼らない。君個人の力なんだもの。
But those eyes of yours carry a special power that belongs to you. And no one else.
だから、それを使おうとするのは君の自由。その目があることについて、君以外の他の誰も君を責めることはできない。
It's up to you how you choose to use them. No one can blame you for having that power. Arcade is gorgeous, yeah. It is. Sadly, I don't know game characters. Yeah. You will get to know her. I was talking at the beginning of the stream that I'll probably stream this thing, well, this game, Tsukihime, on Tuesdays and Thursdays for around 2 hours, probably. So we will be meeting Arquade at some point. I will know her waiting. Yeah.
問われることがあるとしたら、あなたがその力で何をしたかということだけよ、シキ。
The only question is what you want to do with it, Shiki.
僕が何をするか。
What I want to do? He stares into my eyes as if trying to peer inside.
そういうこと。うん、やっぱりいい目だ。
That's how it is. Yep, as I thought. You have a fine look in your eyes.
正直言うとね、初めて君と会った時、めんどくさいのにぶつかっちゃったなーって思ったんだ。だって君、見た感じいろいろなくしてきたみたいだから。
To tell you the truth, when I first ran into you, I wonder what kind of a mess I've gotten myself into. You look like someone who had lost so much already.
でも、問題なんてなかった。君はちゃんと生きている。なら、人生かけて取り返していきなさい。
But I guess I had nothing to worry about. Those aren't the eyes of someone who's willing to take things lying down. So go, reclaim the lives you lost. And with this, his life was profoundly changed. Even with a whole lifetime, I could never find the words to describe the light I felt in my chest or the rush of joy that came with it. You belong here. You reaffirm my reason for being more forcefully than anyone.
シキ、君は個人が保有する能力の中でもひどく得意な能力を持ってしまった。けど、それが君にあるということは何かしらの意味があるということなの。
Vicky, you have one of the most unique abilities even among all of these strange and wondrous things out there. But the fact that you have it means there must be a reason for it.
神様は何の意味もなく力を分けない。君の未来には必要になる時があるから、その直視の目があるとも言える。それは残酷なことだろうけど。
God doesn't grant power to people for no reason. It might be that you have the eyes of that perception because you'll need them someday. Though, that sure is a cruel fate.
だからこそ忘れないで。君はとてもまっすぐな心をしている。
But that's why you mustn't forget who you are. A boy with a honest heart.
今の君がある限り、その目は決して間違った結果は生まないでしょう。
As long as that's true, your eyes will never let you stray. And well, as you are all experiencing this scene, you all understand now why they did the joke, the skit on on what is it, on Carnival Phantasm, where they make the joke that Aoko here is grooming Chiki. But nah, she's just teaching him the value of life. It's a wholesome moment. But if you see it with other eyes, yeah, I can see why people might think otherwise.
成人になれなんてことは言わない。君は君が正しいと思う大人になればいい。
I'm not asking you to be a saint. Just do what you think is right.
いけないということを素直に受け止められて、ごめんなさいと言える君なら、10年後にはきっと
And
素
then
敵な男の子になってるわ。
There, she said the line. If you can learn from any mistakes you make, you will grow into a fine man, maybe 10 years or so down the line. He stands and reach out for the trunk.
でもよっぽどのことがない限りメガネは外しちゃダメだからね。特別な力は特別な力を呼ぶものだし。
It's the same with stand users. Users attract other stand users. Oh, I would say you shouldn't take those glasses off except in extraordinary circumstances. Special powers have a tendency to attract other special powers.
はい。私からの忠告。その2。
And here's one more piece of advice from me.
反則の出しどころ。勝負どころをよく考える。
If you're going to break the rules, think long and hard about the best time to do it.
そうならないことを祈っているけど、どうしても自分の手には負えないと判断した時だけメガネを外してよく考えて力を行使なさい。
I pray you never have to. But should you ever need to take off those glasses, think clearly before you use your power.
その力自体は決して悪いものじゃない。
The power you have isn't bad.
結果をいいものにするか悪いものにするかはあくまで君の判断次第なんだから。
Whether you use it for good or evil, it's your choice to make. He picks up the trunk, and without her even saying a word, I know. It's time for us to say our goodbyes.
無理だよ先生。僕だけじゃいいことになんてできない。
That's impossible, Sensei. I can't use this power for good.
本当は先生に会うまで怖くてたまらなかった。けど先生がいてくれたから僕は僕に戻れたんだ。
I was so afraid until I met you. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be myself anymore.
ダメなんだ。先生がいなくちゃこんなメガネがあったってダメに決まってるじゃないか。
I can't do it. Even if I had these glasses, there's no way. Not without you around.
四季、心にもないことは言わないこと。自分自身も騙せないような嘘は聞いている方を不快にさせるわ。
And she saw right through him. Nikki, you shouldn't say things you don't believe. A lie that you can't even fool yourself with would only end up upsetting the one who hears it. Sensei's displeasure is readily apparent in her expression. She then flicks my forehead.
自分でも分かっているんでしょ。もう大丈夫だって。
You already know it, don't you? You'll be fine.
ならそんなつまらないことを言ってせっかく掴んだ自分を捨ててはいけないわ。
Now don't say something stupid like that and throw away everything you've just reclaimed for yourself.
それじゃあお別れね。バイ、シキ。
This is farewell. Then, bye, Chiki.
どんな人間だって人生ってのは落とし穴だらけなのよ。
Everyone's got their own share of problems to overcome in life.
君はそれを何とかできる力があるんだからもっとちゃんとしなさい。
But you have the strength to do something about it. To pull yourself together. I was remembering this scene and it made me think. I don't know if y'all have had this, but I surely did. I had a person in my life that was kind of like Aoko. The type of person that can set you straight. Um, cut cut out the bullshit and tell you stuff for what it is. Um, like when you really needed it. To be fair, talking about solids. Oh, never mind about that. Forgot that. Delete. But yeah. This is kind of the archetype of the wise man, or in this case, woman. The mentor archetype. Yeah, I had this kind of mentor figure in my life, and I'm grateful for it. I don't know if it's universal for everybody, but yeah. He's really leaving. I'm sad, but as her friend, I want to see her off right.
さよなら先生。
Okay. Goodbye, sensei.
よし、上出来上出来。その息でいつまでも元気でね。
Great. That's a spirit. Just keep that up, and you won't have a thing to worry about.
最後の教訓。ピンチの時はまず落ち着いて、その後によく考えること。
And here's my last lesson for you. When you're backed into a corner, calm down and think carefully about what you should do next.
大丈夫。君なら一人でもちゃんとやっていけるから。
You're going to be fine. I have faith that you'll turn out all right even without me. He smiles fondly. A gust of wind sweeps through, sending a ripple across the sea of grass. He's gone.
バイバイ先生。
As I say those words, the realization that I'll never see her again sinks in. Left with me are the treasure trove of advice and a strange pair of glasses. In just 7 days, I feel like I've learned the most important things of all. Flashbang! My eyes! I'm sorry. As I stand there aimlessly, hear stars welling up. I'm such an idiot. All I said was goodbye. Not once did I say thank you. I'm discharged from the hospital soon after. Won't be going back to the Tono household. Instead, I'm to be taken in by another family. My body has recovered. There are still lasting symptoms. To the Tonos, this means I'm defective. I'm no longer needed. But I don't care. Ikitono is going to be fine on its own. A new life and a new family are waiting for me. I leave behind the hospital room where I spent my 10th summer. The curtains by my window sway in the breeze, just like always. I take in one last glimpse of the blue sky. As I do, a dry breeze washes over me, belling the end of summer. Ah! So dark in my room. And those flashbang really hurt. Day 1, Homecoming. And I think this is the perfect place to leave it. I think. Unless there's a video. If it's text, no. I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, no. What was the button? There we go. This is the button for saving. I'm gonna change the screen just a little because I want to check something before I end the stream. Mm, no. I almost deleted the data. I'm so dumb. I'm just checking if because I remember there is a video at the end of the at some point there is like a little video and I wonder if I can get to it before ending the stream, but if I can't, no problem. I'll just do that. It will be the start of the next stream basically. Nah, it's gonna have to be next stream. Yep. So we're gonna be seeing who we're gonna be rating today. What happened with my endings? What? Why is my ending screen looking like that? Let me fix that. Was the should be this one. Wait, refresh. Yeah, refresh the scene. And it becomes fresh cache current. Okay, whatever. I'll just fix it out at another point. But yeah, as always, so thank you so much for being here, and we're gonna be rating out. And it's been a while since I've rated silver, so I guess I'm gonna be I say silvers since I rated owls. So we're gonna be rating owls. Let me do the rate message. And oh, I'm sorry, Roma. But yeah, oh yeah, I was saying this at the beginning of the stream, but next week will be streaming quite a bit, and I'll be a little bit more consistent with the streams. They will all start around the same time this stream started, and I'll probably be streaming daily, maybe skip Fridays to get to Saturdays. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only day I won't be streaming might be Friday. God damn. Yeah. Holy. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, there will be more streams. And as I said before, I'm going to be streaming this Tsukihime on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the other is our usual regular streams, wildcard Mondays, side game Wednesdays, and main game Friday or Saturday, depending of if I have to do something on those days. But yeah. But yeah, go say hi to Owls. And I'll be seeing y'all maybe on Sunday, but definitely on Monday.